Hey, second grade. Okay, we're gonna start talking about division. Now, in the last couple weeks, we've started talking about multiplication and we've been multiplying times what number? Do you remember? Yes, we've been multiplying times 10. And remember the trick I gave you for remembering how to multiply times 10. We can take a look at if we have, well, if we had 2 times 10, we just take that first number and we put a 0 at the end of it, right? That's our quick way of remembering how to do it. This marker is way too light to do for this. So let me try that again. If we have 2 times 10, there we go, 2 times 10, we can just take that first number and put a 0 at the end of it. But we could also think of it as 2 groups of 10. So here I found all these magnets I had so that I could use them. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here's one group of 10. And here's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's another group of 10 items. So 2 groups of 10 equals 20. 10, 20. All right. Well, today and coming up, you're going to be learning how to divide. Now, dividing is the opposite of multiplying. Just like adding and subtracting, we can flip-flop them. Remember how when we do fact families, you can do 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3 minus 2 equals 1, and you use those same 3 numbers, and you can, if you flip-flop the adding, it's the subtracting problem. Well, it's the same thing with dividing and multiplying. So if I have 2 times 10 equals 20, I could flip-flop that whole thing, and I could say 20 divided by 10 equals, what do you think it's going to be? It's going to be 2 because we just flip-flopped the whole thing. So what we do then is if we were to take this without the multiplying, we would take 20 objects. This is what I want you to practice doing at home today. I think I put on there to use Legos or some sort of small object. I want you to use that. Take 20 objects and put them into groups of 10. So here's my 20 objects. I already have them all separated because I was multiplying. I have a group of 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I have another group of 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's my 20 objects. How many groups of 10 do I have? 2. So I took those 20 and I divided them into 2 groups of 10. All right, so dividing is very much related to multiplying, okay? Let's do another one without starting with it divided like that, already into the groups. Well, so let's do another one. What if I could have the division problem, let's see, 50 divided by 10. So I already know I have 10, I have 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here's 30, 40. It's all of them. Okay, so here are 50 magnets. They're all in a big bunch. And I'm going to make them into groups of 10. You might already know or think you already know what it's going to be. So if you're at home right now, or wherever you are, I don't know why I said that, take 50 objects and put them into groups of 10 and see if you're right about how many groups of 10 it's going to be. So let's see, I'm going to make my groups of 10. 2, I like counting by 2s, but it's up to you. 4, 6, that's a big magnet. 8, 10, there's one group of 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'm going to circle them so that we can see it a little bit better, but I do have them in groups. There's one group of 10, 2 groups of 10, 3 groups of 10, 4 groups of 10, and 5 groups of 10. So 50 divided into groups of 10 is going to be how many groups? It's 5 groups. And what would be the related multiplication sentence to go with that, guys? Right, we're going to flip-flop the whole thing and put a multiplying sign in it. So flip-flopping it then would be 5 times 10 equals 50. 5 groups of 10. So there's my of 10, and here are the 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups with 10 in each one is going to be 50. So as you're working on dividing this week, think of the multiplying sentences. Think about how we multiply times 10. Remember, we've been practicing that. And use Legos, use blocks, use stickers. You could put stickers on a paper. Those you can't rearrange, though, if you mess up, or to make new ones. But blocks, Legos, coins. I ended up using coins. Magnets. Cereal. You could use Cheerios. Make groups of 10. Make some dividing sentences. We're only going to be using tens for right now, so stick with the tens. Have mom give you a dividing problem. Have her say 60 divided by 10, and then use the cereal, use your pieces of cereal to help you make them into groups of 10. Start out with your big number, your 60 or 70 or 30 or 20 or 10, and put them in groups of 10 and see how many groups of 10 it's going to be. Use your whiteboard to write out the dividing sentence and write your related multiplication sentence. Or you could even use your whiteboard just to draw dots instead of using magnets or blocks or Legos or cereal. You could draw dots on your whiteboard. But this is excellent practice as we start to learn how to divide, all right? We're taking a big number and we're dividing it into groups. We're putting it into different groups, all right? So I hope that helps as you get started with this. I wish that you were here and that we could do it together, but alas, we cannot this time. So hopefully this helps you out a little bit, and we will be talking about it on another video because I want to make sure I keep going with it so that you understand what you're supposed to do. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.